Hey, what's good, guys? This is Art of Opinion, and sadly, today, I'm alone. I found my partner in the bathtub with his wrist slit and a toaster. Apparently, he wanted to double check, but the toaster also had toast in it, so that was sort of weird. But the body's just sort of been there, and I think I'm just going to leave it there. So I'm sort of freaked out about calling the cops. Because all this XXXtentacion shit that's going on, I might have made him commit suicide. So I found a suicide letter wrapped around his dick. I had to sift through the moose knuckle. It was a sort of a weird situation. I don't want to touch a friend that I think might have been gay and also move his body parts. But I took...
What the fuck? Gay, moose knuckle, and body parts? And you know I always eat my toast toasted.
What? He's back?
Yeah.
He didn't commit suicide yet? Can I at least read them what you put?
Yeah. While I snack on this moldy toast that came out of the bathtub.
Wait, how do you have your wrist slit and you're still alive?
Hey, man. XXXtentacion filled me with the power of getting away with anything.
Yeah, because apparently you can rape anyone with any barbecue tool, and it's cool.
Oh.
And it's all just accusations.
Only if your head looks like 101 Dalmatians.
He's like, yo, I'm an XXXtentacion, and I like to record in like weird ass ways because it looks cool, and I never like to complete a song. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna bitch to the score, books!
Oh.
That little bitch gonna throw for
Sipping tea in your hood. Hadouken. He looks like a dude that would make a bunch of fucking Street Fighter references.
And that brings us to our sponsor. Today we're brought to you by the PDAC, the Possible Domestic Abuser Committee. Which includes fucking Jim Carrey, good old Johnny Depp, and XXXtentacion. I think Jim Carrey's case, it wasn't really that he hit her or abused her or anything. She was just so fucking tired of how wide he can make his mouth and all those goddamn faces, and for the fact that he said, like, the number 23 for 3 years, and she's like, I'm just gonna fucking end it. Opiates look better than living with this fuck.
Oh, shit. Hey, and a new addition to that list.
XXXtentacion?
Yeah.
We're talking about a 19-year-old, guys. That's news. Yay.
And he trapped a woman. He trapped her and enslaved her.
You know what's weird is, like, so obviously he joined the Johnny Depp group of, like, always, even if he doesn't get accused, he'll always be, thought of, like, you're just a scumbag. Right?
Exactly. No.
And why do both of them seem to be, like, self-deprecating, self-loathing douchebags? Can you explain that to me?
Because apparently emos grow up to be so self-hating that they just beat up women.
I feel it. And Johnny Depp was like, hey, XX, you get another blonde woman, you make sure to hit her with that scarf, savvy? I sold it to you for a reason.
He's like, hey, X, I wanted to slap half your face, but then I saw the other half of your hair, and now I don't. I only slap full blonde women.
Are those tattoos of sparrows under your eyes?
Because it looks like your eyes about to fly away.
So, like, apparently he threatened to rape her with a school lunch spork, and, like,
I heard it was
mix her blood with his tears to, like, jerk off with it, and use those fluids to write a suicide note, which he'll make his album cover.
I heard he tried to stick one of those pizza tables up her butthole. He was like, well, if you can stop the cheese from getting on the cardboard, it can stop your butthole from
That's
closing.
what he did to the bitch at Starbucks. He's like, hey, bitch, you want your throat fucked? Bam. And he's like, you know what? And after I do all that, I'm going to write an incomplete song about it.
One verse.
Sounds like a fucking 5-year-old recorded it with Asperger's. Just like, you know how 5-year-old kids, they pick up mics and they just like put it like inside of their mouth. They're like, that's like how...
Bro, I've seen so many kids do that shit. Dude, and he was like, I want to spawn a bunch of lookalikes like me that do the same music.
How does he have a fan base? What does he do?
How did he create a genre?
Because I watched one of his like Instagram lives where he's like, hey, if I don't get like 10,000 followers, I'm going to slit my wrists. That's that's the black culture now. You guys don't get it.
He's like, if I don't get at least $1 million by next month, I'm going to enslave my bitch.
And I did.
And he did.
For free.
He
So
did
what do you
it
think I'll do for $1 million?
You know why? Because she liked another dude's music on his song.
Yeah, because, like, as you could tell from his music, like, I swear to God, I heard one of the interviews, he was like, yeah, I used to, like, rape boys at school so my mom would at least pay attention to me. So she said something stupid.
Oh, my God.
He said something stupid like that. He's like, yeah, I have a tattoo of it. I put it on my lower cheek. It's called boy rapist.
He's like,
what do you know?
Every woman I hit gets tattooed on my balls because I beat my meat a lot. Like, you're a weirdo.
So was the Starbucks throat fuck line about himself? He throat fucked himself?
Dude, he looks like... Well, no, that's Lil Uzi Vert. I was going to say his biggest hero is Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson.
No, that is Lil Uzi Vert. And to you, like, 92-year-olds that listen to us, or, like, you're 42, but you're basically 92, this is a kid rapper. Go look up his story, because it's fucking crazy. It really fucking is.
Dude,
You thought R. Kelly was bad.
No, R. Kelly just made a call.
R. Kelly was at least, like, a relevant hero to music.
He's a hero to me.
Speaking of being trapped in the closet, yeah, that's what XXXtentacion did to his bitch.
He
fucking enslaved. He's getting charges for enslavement.
Yeah. And
enslavement.
Like, battery, assault, like attempted murder, some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, because apparently he, like, beat her in every room of the house and every car he owned.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, look, let's make this a tradition, all right?
He's like,
I haven't done it in the hallway yet. Stupid bitch. I got a tattoo of it.
He's like, this isn't even black in my hair. It's just her dried blood.
Right? And apparently he got caught, like, throwing a toaster in the tub, which is what I thought you did to yourself. But apparently you just wanted to make toast while you were...
Yeah, it was accidental.
Like, how did you cut your wrist, though?
Oh, that's a whole other story. That was actually XXXtentacion. He was not happy that I liked another
His
rapper.
album cover gave you paper cuts?
No, he saw me on Instagram rapping about another dude's lines, and he got heated. He was like, you can only like me.
Yeah, because apparently that's what happened, right? Because he threw a toaster in the tub during one of her baths because she was, like, trying to drown herself. She was like, look, I can't be around him ananymore. I just want to die. His lyrics are true.
Yeah.
They're whatever they are, they're true.
What's up with him and
all
TK?
I hear is, yeah.
Then I'll kill my bitch in the hood. It's like, oh, yeah. What's up with him and TK, though? Like, the realest motherfuckers?
TK is just the greatest rapper of all time.
These young
cats. If you guys don't think TK isn't a good rapper, like, apparently, you know, TK did some crazy shit. He killed some people and then attempted to kill an old white guy, and now he's on the run and then got caught up, and now he's being treated as an adult.
Which I'm not sure.
That's what happens to you SoundCloud rappers.
Stop fucking stabbing people.
Like, hey, if you're going to do music, can you at least, like, somewhat clean up your side life or your actual life and rap your side, whatever the fuck you want to do? Because you know what? You could have a fucking song brewing, and God's going to be like, you know what? You're such a fucking piece of shit. I'm going to make it poppin' when you go to fucking jail, you idiot.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it. TK's gangster, and he'd probably pull out a mini chop on me, like, from his fingers.
Shoots little pebbles.
He's like, I love my chopper, and my chopper love me. But yeah, TK's the greatest rapper of all time, and we're never going to hear music from him, more than likely. Never, ever again.
No.
But apparently you can make a podcast in jail. So.
You can. Maybe we'll hear a podcast.
And it'll be the most popular in the world, and they still won't make any money.
Well, you know, they can make a podcast because they didn't commit serious crimes. TK committed serious crimes. He ain't getting shit.
Apparently, XXXtentacion's bitch deserved it because, like you said, she was enjoying one of his songs of a feature that he chose to put on it.
So he must have liked it.
Yeah. He's like, bitch, I'll make you hang yourself. Yeah. And then I'll write somewhere on my face next to my fucking dagger dick tattoo under my left eye.
Young dagger dick?
I fucking killed you, bitch.
It's like,
don't ever like another motherfucker's song, bitch.
She probably said he had a thicker cock than him.
Yeah. And apparently, like, I think personally, like, XXXtentacion started this whole, like, craze of, like, scream punk rap.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you want to call it.
Well, Brian DiCamillo started all of rap.
Which is just basically Limp Bizkit with the N-word. And I think Limp Bizkit did slip the N-word a couple of times.
I think he tried to, and he got...
He's like, yo, the N-word to me is nookie. I was relevant, and I wear red hats backwards. Fuck yeah.
My guitarist wears a bucket on his head.
I think Limp Bizkit's career ended when he made the song Rollin'. That song's the worst song in the history of mankind.
The only person who liked that was when Snoop Dogg feels like he wants to get metal high. And he's like, yeah, I'm rolling.
Oh, God. But I miss those days. Like, you know, the new metal days where you just had shit like Limp Bizkit and System of a Down and, like, kids just pretended to hate their parents but still did nothing about it. And maybe shoot up a school every now and then.
Or at least once.
But now it's it's all these other kids like doing some crazy shit, and you're just like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Yeah, where are they getting guns from, bro? Like I'm having trouble buying one legally. I don't get it.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that. But yeah, in case you guys were wondering what the fuck was going on, we just didn't care anymore.
Yeah, we fell off the face of the earth.
Literally. We were tired of this fucking pyramid scheme we have to fight through and play through and climb. You know, we were just done with it, and so, we were thinking about quitting. No, I'm just kidding. We just didn't fucking care.
Yeah, we had a lot of shit going on, you know? We have lives, and bad things and good things happen, and shit happened.
Yeah. And I think I'm depressed enough to start thinking about it as well.
Yeah. So there might actually be a real suicide episode. Find it on YouTube, actually. It'll probably be uploaded like.
You still never see our face, though. I don't give a fuck.
Unless we blow our faces off.
But we just wanted to give you like a quick update on shit that we're gonna do in the future because that's how fucking much rambunction we cause, according to Busta Rhymes.
Well, if you're always causing rambunction,
we're gonna make episodes to promote future episodes. Which is, I guess, people do anyways.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know or care because it's podcasting, and I don't give a fuck.
Some people do it. Some people don't do it right. I think we did it right.
I don't like anyone that podcasts.
No.
Honestly. If you're a podcaster, I don't like you.
What is the one that follows us all the time? Smears with queers or whatever? Or we don't cut out. We just hate on them.
We're the DJ Khaled of podcasts. We're just going to say we're the best until we're the best.
We the best music.
And we're still not going to be the best. We're just going to keep saying we're the best. And then we're going to get famous off because of the fact that we always say we're the best.
Yeah, essentially, yes.
And then we'll we'll have little snapshots of us looking like the Indian Mr. Penguin. And people will like it. And our stupid son.
Mr. Penguin. Oh, DJ Khaled.
We the gayest music.
They are pretty gay.
But yeah, so we're gonna do Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and at first we weren't gonna do it, but then we actually watched it. We're like, oh shit,
solid.
So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do that, and that's coming up, and then we're gonna do the whole Lord of the Rings series.
The saga.
We're gonna find out where Gandalf put his old gray, saggy staff, or when he fucking had a resurrection, his new thirsty little boy white staff that he had.
Yeah, it's basically the story of how an old wizard has raped generations of Hobbit.
Well, it's really just Gandalf trying to find his cock ring and keep it close to the hip without actually people knowing he has a cock ring.
He's like,
that's why he has a little hobbit fucking keep it for him.
He's like, when you put it on, it makes it invisible. Wink, wink. I don't have a small dick.
It's like every time you guys give me foot jobs, they disappear in the hair.
Oh, in the bramble.
I'm gay in real life, and I was Magneto.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and today we're just going to give you, like, our top 5 movies that we've done so far. What's all the fucking movie series we've done?
Fast and the Furious.
Well, let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Which, don't listen to the first 6 episodes. Who cares? Don't even listen to the first fucking 12. If you want real comedy and basically what are we, the Dave Attell of fucking podcasting?
Apparently.
It's just complete grime, and in the midst of sewage.
Like dirty grime, too. Not the clean kind.
Right? Because it's all pedophilia and fucking rape. And, mild forms of racism that could be taken by people who don't like racists really badly.
And possibly mild forms of autism.
Yeah. Well, fuck autistic kids. Anyways, we're going to give you the top 5 we've done so far. We've done the fucking Marvel series, Harry Pothead, Star Wars, fucking X-Men.
Fast
regrettably.
And the Furious.
And we did 2 episodes on the show Legion, which I'll never watch again in my life because that was complete. That was a blur of retardation that I had.
That show was
period
trash.
Of my life. Then we did Fast and the Furious, which is where I suggest you guys start if you want to just hear complete fuckery.
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious. I feel like we're missing something.
No.
All right. Fast and the Furious, Pirates of the Caribbean,
Transformers.
The fucking Caitlyn Jenner special, the Transmorphers, and
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
Planet
the
of the
reboot Planet of the Apes, and there's about 5 Mark Wahlbergers in this. There's about 5 Mark Wahlburgers. Go eat at Wahlburgers and go listen to one of the Mark Wahlberg. Well, watch a Mark Wahlberg movie and then listen to our Mark Wahlberg episode. Because he's the greatest non-talented white man in the world.
Yeah, he has no talent in whatsoever, but he's awesome.
He has no talent in anything really, but he has enough talent in a lot of things.
Yeah.
And he has very, very short legs, which appeal to people.
He has a short face. He's all scrunched up. He looks mad all the time, or squinty.
He's actually shaped like a full chicken.
He looks like a Wahlburger. No, his brother's face looks like a Wahlburger.
His brother looked like he was like stuffed in a can since birth.
His brother looks like they were twins, but he got left in a couple extra years.
Yeah, and his mom looked like she was like the designated train spotter for fucking the mob.
She looked like she was the designated
train spotter, I mean, like when they spot her, they run a train on her. His mom's a fucking disgusting cunt. Yeah, don't watch that show. It's fucking stupid, and it's just promoting the Wahlburger brand. And if you don't fucking get it, stop watching it.
Or watch it.
I guess
Wahlburger's cool too.
Yeah. He did produce Boardwalk Empire, which was like, I guess, all right.
That's why they're always eating hamburgers in Boardwalk Empire.
So we're gonna go over each of our top 5 we've done out of the top 5 movies out of those series, and I'm pretty sure you'll be pretty fucking surprised what is the top 3. Maybe.
Probably not.
All right, let's start with you.
Should I just go in a row, or are we both going to do 5?
We'll do 5 each. What was your number 5?
My number 5 was fucking Deadpool.
Oh,
and don't get me wrong, so my number 5...
You fucking shit, Swizzler! Yeah!
Yeah, my number 5 and my number 4 tied, technically.
Yeah,
but
God.
I had to knock Deadpool down. Because Deadpool is not rewatchable.
He pulled a ring pop out of his ass.
Yeah, and that's kind of shit makes me never want to eat ring pops again. And I used to
That's
like
not
those.
funny to me.
No. Too many jokes. For once, there's too many jokes. That's so fucking stupid, too.
Yeah, fuck Deadpool. It was also my number 5. I gave it a 9.4.
I gave it a 9.4 as well.
First watch is great, but when you watch it more than twice, you're over it quick.
Yeah. Dude, that's exactly how I felt.
And I think that's how people feel about Ryan Reynolds' career. And his fucking face. I fucking hate Ryan Reynolds, bro.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds
like,
fucking
literally,
sucks.
if he just did, like, 10 waitings, he might be, like, a superhero to me. An actual superhero.
Do you think they could transition waiting into a Fast and the Furious-like saga?
I wish it was just Deadpool, like, in a restaurant doing waiting. That would be...
So you want waiting again?
Fucking great. Yeah, I just want to see waiting again.
You should watch that.
It's a good movie, yeah. Your number 4?
Number 4. I did fucking Marvel Captain America, The Civil War.
Yeah.
I gave it a 9.5. Solid. It's not the best superhero movie, but it is it's the best ensemble superhero movie.
Well, first off, Captain America's the greatest thing ever created.
Yeah, and just
It's
having
flawless.
him in something is beautiful.
His one flaw is that he loves Bucky so much because that robotic arm can make him come in like 5 seconds.
Well, fucking...
That's why every time people ask, like, hey, are you a virgin? He's like, not really, technically.
He's
To
like...
a human.
My
to a steel arm, I'm not.
My last bitch was geriatric. She couldn't jerk me off for shit. Until I found Bucky, I made him grow his hair out and wear this mask.
Well, he was technically a virgin until he snuck in that old Peggy pussy before she died.
Yeah, Peggy did get some.
Like, you're my best girl. I love you, Peggy. Okay, our neighbors fucking moved, and I swear to God, some The Visit Conjuring shit is going on right now.
I heard it too. Let's hurry up before
Something's
we die.
shifting.
Well, did
Civil War was also my number 4, and I gave it a 9.4. Funny how we have the first 2 movies are the same.
I wonder if it'll be all of them.
It just proves we're not critics, because you know why critics are faggots.
Yeah, we just like movies.
Like, if you guys ever watched a critic YouTube video, it's just them like looking like, well, we did watch it. If it counted for that much. I mean, the set pieces were colorful, I guess.
Yeah.
Which somehow correlates to what the movie was, and that's how I can judge it on a score. I took my kid to see it, and I made sure that he watched it naked.
You know, I threw tomatoes at the screen because I knew the actors would know.
I actually brought Rotten Tomatoes, and I threw it at the screen.
Why do you think our website's named that? Because I'm a faggot.
Have you noticed, too, that, like, since critics realize that, like, no one gives a fuck about them and, like, the YouTube guys they care more about, that they started, like generalizing their reviews? Like, they're just like, yeah, it was all right. It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Solid movie. There's a lot of flashing. And I think someone says a joke.
And I think there's an actor in there with a name I recognize. Good movie.
I'm glad he beat his wife.
And I'll go home and do the same. In his honor. That's what I do with Johnny every day.
That's why they have the advantage.
Yeah, I keep a whole. I cleared out my whole closet. Once we started watching Pirates of the Caribbean, I cleared out my whole closet and only put scarves in there. And I don't even drink wine, but I bought a shitload of wine. I buy 30K of it a day, and I don't drink it.
Yeah, we just dump it down the drain. Trying to curb alcoholism in America.
Yeah. And if my girlfriend says something about it, I'm going to smash it against her head. And that's what you should do now. If you guys haven't got it, if you're on fucking iTunes or SoundCloud, follow that shit and hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
hit that fucking subscribe button. Just like XXXtentacion would do to his bitch in every room of the house.
Yeah, and just like a house, we have many different places you can hit that subscribe button.
Actually, there's only 2, so not really.
Well, I guess you can like and follow us on Facebook.
We're on like a bunch of shit, because Lipson's like, hey, we'll just put you on things. And I'm like, all right, I guess we'll never know who's actually listening to us.
Never.
Why do we have like 1,000 downloads in Denver? I don't know. Who cares?
Houston.
I guess Peyton Manning loves the racism.
Yeah. Peyton Manning's like, he made fun of my dad.
He's like, you know why Nationwide's on my side? Because they're racist.
And I'm a white man. They're always on my side.
You know why Peyton Manning was so good at like thinking and shit? Because I honestly think like Jimmy Neutron status, his head is so big that it just filled up with information, and no one could retain his information.
Plays. He didn't even need the armband.
And I think it's really sketchy that Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, like during their whole career, had a dependable white man on their team as a receiver. Well, when in any other NFL team, really isn't any.
That's the only ones they trust. Jesus.
Yeah, but so anyways, what was your number 3?
Number 3. Oh, man. I had to get stoned and watch this one because the main actor was as stoned as I was when I watched it. And that is Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
I also want to mention before you go on about Rise, I also had a tie at number 3. Or at number 4, sorry. Which, you know, what did we talk? What was the last one? Was the civil rights movement, right? Number 4.
Yeah.
And then number 3 was the actual civil rights movement based movie, which was War of the Planet of the Apes. Apparently, like, Caesar was tired of getting stoned and giving foot jobs to young Franco, and then he realized he couldn't trust Ivory Coast apes.
Oh, no, you can't.
A lot of poop was thrown around, and Woody Harrelson played another fucking tormented racist, and that was the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because Franco fucking made the worst Pineapple Express, and everyone smoked it, and they got Zika, so everyone turned retarded. That was the movie. There you go. So number 3, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. What did you give it?
I gave it a 9.6, and like I said,
I gave it a 9.5. It was also my number 3.
It's a great fucking movie.
It's a fucking... You know why it's a great movie?
Because it's Pineapple Express.
You don't have to think for 50 minutes of it.
No. You do not.
Everything is in your face. Everything. And it's well done. It's just a good... It's an hour-and-a-half movie that has action, some moral dilemma, and has 2 different subset stories going on, and they intertwine them, like, perfectly.
Yeah.
And they also set up a trilogy.
Yeah, they did.
That's a fucking good movie.
And the
motherfuckers sleep on how good that movie is, just because young Franco's, like, smiling like he's been half asleep the last 8 days.
He looks like he's on his roast again, like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's the only, like, that's probably the best thing about the movie is James Franco just looks too high to function.
Right? Yeah, so that's the one we've done. So check out those. That was episode. That's one of the most recent. So watch the Planet of the Apes one is just a good series. Good
I like
movies,
that series.
And just we talk about it well, and don't get too offended by it. All right. Number 2 for me. You're not. Sorry, you're number 2. What is it?
Let me guess.
Let me guess.
You're number 2.
Let's say it out loud twice and the score. Number 2. Logan 9.8. All right.
Damn.
The ending story of the homeless vagabond. He has a home for once in his life, but it's in Mexico, so he's basically still homeless.
And I mean, it is a abandoned house. Yeah. So that's if you're not homeless, that's as close to homeless as you can get.
Right? And like he's protecting fucking Xavier's quasi-pedophilic fucking senile ass, right? And he's like, Logan. She's a child. Let me touch her all over my body with my mind.
Yes.
And Logan's like, what? I haven't talked since Japan.
He's like, this movie is such a disappointment.
Look, I was fucking homeless. Then we have one. And their dead mother fucking Caliban, right?
Yeah, right.
Like, the Caliban, do you want me to watch your draws?
No, he was Irish now.
Well, because apparently, like, Xavier, in the midst of his senility that he was gaining, he fucking shit himself and, like, mind-fucked the X-Men and killed him, right?
Killed all of them.
Yeah, fucked him to death with his mind.
Yeah, literally.
And that was the story. Logan killed a bunch of Mexicans. There you go. They used Logan exclusively. It was 1 on fucking 1,000 in Border Patrol. And he went and cleaned up the border. Trump was like, I knew it would happen. Terrific.
He did a good job. It's beautiful. It's the best orgasm I've ever seen.
I tried to give him an orange tan himself, but it just wouldn't take. He does look like a peeled tangerine.
Yeah.
He looks like a peep.
He's a peep. Gross.
Like, he looks like if a bird, like, flew through a peep.
That's what he would be. Oh, shit.
And number 1, just the greatest movie ever created
that
ever existed.
I'm pretty sure we've said this in every episode since we've done it, too. So if you don't know by now.
And it includes definitely my favorite black actor. Like, it used to be Denzel, but my favorite black actor is clearly Tyrese. And the number 1 movie we've done so far is true to our hearts. Because every day I wish that I would legally change my name to Paul Walker and just walk around to pretend to be him. I'm even willing to test drive a Porsche and drive it at the same spot he died at.
Just to be him.
And burn out and to see if I'll live. And if I do, that means I'm carrying on his name.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious, 10. Because my pockets ain't empty. Cut.
Exactly the same for me. Exactly the same score. Because you know what, cuh? I don't want to talk about a cuh.
He says "cut" in the movie. A white dude says "cut."
It's like, yeah, bruh. Probably didn't have spinners on that shit.
The banter between them is just the greatest, man. It's like if All About the Benjamins was like good.
Yeah.
And had a white guy.
Dude, that's exactly what it would be.
It was the greatest. It's just everything is set up perfectly. The only thing I guess that isn't that attractive is like Eva Mendes' like, you know, saggy boobs.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why anyone doesn't talk about.
She's
still hot. She just has coney saggy boobs. That's all.
You know why?
I still have sex with her. I could still pay to have sex with her.
She just don't want to talk about it.
How much would you pay to have sex with Eva Mendes?
Like, now?
Yeah, now, right now.
$1,000 maybe?
Only 1,000.
She's not that good looking anymore.
She's still an actress. She's still fucking hot.
Is she gonna give me money after?
I'll pay her. I'd pay like $2 to fuck her.
That's not that much more.
That's $1,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah, but compared to
Logan could live off that for 11 years.
He did. They pulled
I
that one
$1,000 in a
lick.
cave, and a bear I could fuck. Because he fucked a bear in the Wolverine. Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious. Vin Diesel's like, Paul Walker, even as a spirit, you're still a buster.
You're still a buster. I'm not gonna be in this movie because I'm a buster.
Now suck on little Vin, suck on your baba.
Vienna Vin.
Like, if you didn't know, it's Vienna. Like, first off, Vin Diesel looks like a Vienna sausage, but he's an asshole. He looks like an asshole. He also,
especially when he's mad.
He also has a Vienna sausage like slowly like porking out of his belly button. And any good Hawaiian would chop that off and feed it over hot rice.
Damn right.
Yeah. And Paul Walker's like, you know, my pocket's an empty, cut. Even in the burning Porsche, I left my wallet. Should have money in it, cut. So it could follow me, at least a grip in the sky, cut. So yeah, look out for what's coming next. Subscribe, check out our old episodes. We don't need to fucking say much. And if you're still a fan of us, you probably want to fucking kill yourselves. You're the XXXtentacion fucking audience for us.
Yeah,
you're depressed and you want to die and you have nothing else to listen to but morbid humor.
I bet you 90% of people who listen to us used to listen to Screamo. Much like XXXtentacion's fans.
And that's what he made her listen to after he beat her.
Yeah.
And Wally beat her. Because that little bitch got her throat fucked by God knows what.
Apparently, a barbecue skewer.
And that's my order of opinion.